title of this live is Let's Fix Your Ankle Problems. Now, if you're like me, who has flat foot, you know, you just have a natural problem and you just have to work extra hard to be stable on your feet. But most people don't have flat feet problems, right? The problem that they have is they're just not using their feet correctly. They don't sit properly, they don't wear the right footwear, and they just don't have an active lifestyle that helps them with this kind of stuff. And even if you have an active lifestyle, and I know a lot of people who work out, who lift heavy, but they still have ankle mobility issues, and that's just because they haven't actively focused on it. So I've noticed many people who can't squat like this, okay? Who can't squat with their full foot on the floor. And when I say full foot, I'm saying these 3 points, 1, 2, and 3. This is called a foot triangle. Can you be squatting? Can you squat on your feet where your foot triangle is on the floor? Check, okay? Test it and tell me. Even if one of you test and tell me, I mean, I would know, like, okay, people are actually paying attention. So if you can do that, you definitely have ankle problems. Like for me to sit here, a lot of pressure is on my ankles right here. And if you don't have strong ankles, you're gonna just fall back, or you're gonna move forward like this. You will be in either of those positions based on where do you lack most strength. How do you fix it? Okay, it's not that hard. So let's get started. How do you fix your ankle problems? And all these ankle problems have to do with the lack of ankle mobility. And there are ways to create mobility in your ankles. So let's do that. Now, most people, although they can't squat on their foot triangle, they can stand on it. Can you stand on your 2 feet? I bet you can. That's good. What you want to do is really simple steps, okay? There are 2 things that you would do. Have a tiny bit of elevated surface. So you can see just a little bit here, and I'm going to place my foot like this, okay? And what I'm going to try to do is, as I'm standing like this, I'm going to just bend forward, okay? Bend forward, maybe have some support in front of you, and practice bending forward like this. And as you get used to it, just see, that you can be here without support. Now, I have a really nice setup, but maybe you don't. I have this ring here. You could have something else, I don't know, maybe a cloth that you could hang and hold, and then you can just do this, okay? To bend forward and get more extension, just do this, okay? And when you are doing that, don't let your heel come off the ground, okay? The heel has to stay on the ground. So that's one exercise that you can try. Now, another thing is, so that move basically, what is it helping you with? It's helping you create mobility in the front of your ankle. You don't have to, over stress. You don't have to be extra hard on you, but do it every day, few minutes, and you will create mobility in that area. The second thing that you can do to create ankle mobility is stand in one place. Right? Now, when you don't have ankle stability and mobility, or you have problems with your ankle, the move that I'm showing you is going to be hard, because you're going to have to stand on one foot. And to stand on one foot, you actually need mobility. And if you can't, that means you probably just need to sit. Okay? So what I was going to show you to do, you can do while standing, you would have to do while you're sitting. So you're gonna make ankle circles, okay? Like this. And you can do 10 circles left, anti-clockwise, and 10 circles clockwise. Okay, that's simple. Let's do the other one. 10 clockwise and 10 anti-clockwise. It's really simple. Let's do the other side. Okay. Okay, so let's revise. What did we do? We have tried 2 things so far. Number 1 is find an elevator surface like this and just bend forward a little bit. Bend forward and create mobility in the front of your ankle. Second thing that you're going to do is you're going to sit and you're going to do clockwise and anti-clockwise circles with your ankles. Those are 2 really simple things that you can do every day. And every single day you are going to try to sit. So let's say you're here, okay? You're going to sit like this and then you're going to try to move up and see if you can stay in this position for 1 second, 2 seconds, okay? If you are not stable, if you don't have enough strength, you're going to end up either moving forward or falling backwards. But as you keep working on these moves and you keep trying to sit here like this, okay? You're basically, this is an ankle exercise. All it's trying to do, all the motion is all to strengthen and mobilize your ankles. So just this, okay? I would love to see if anybody here is trying this and actually finding it hard to just come here and sit here. Anybody? Okay, so now we have discussed 3 things that you can do with your ankles. What else can you do? Okay, the other thing you can do with your ankles. What else can you do? Okay, the other thing you can do. Okay, good. 4 moves. What else can you do? Here, sit here, and you could either use a band, something like this, okay, or a cloth. Either of those are going to work, and just stay here and try to pull your foot back, okay, and just do this, okay, like that. So the work that you're doing is, it's not in pulling back, it's actually using your ankle to pull forward. That's it. That's simple. The other side. Right here. Okay. Let's do a couple of these. Okay. Another thing that you're going to try to do, and that's the 5th move that you should practice every day, is to squat. Squat at a level that you can. Can you squat at this level? Okay, then just stay here, and you have to stay here for as long as you can, okay? Then, as you get comfortable in that level, try to go further down, okay? Like here, and try to stay in this level. Next, a further deep, and deeper, and deeper, and deeper. But you have to remember to leave or keep the triangle, the foot triangle, on the floor at all times. And those are just 5 simple moves that you can do to stabilize and mobilize your ankles. One thing that is not related to exercise is wearing the right footwear. So don't use, I would say don't use those pumps and narrow front shoes, both guys and girls. Girls especially, you know, you can see girls have this toe, whatever this bone is sticking out is because, you know, it's because of the fashion. Try to find more front, like flat shoes or flat sandals, and bare feet. Okay, bare feet, loose grip in the front so you have space for your toes to spread in the front, and shoes that give you minimal support in the sense that it doesn't have cushion. The more you can feel the ground, the better. And that's it. Those are the few things you can do to stabilize your ankle.